Hello and welcome back to Magical Warrior Diamond Heart. So under the last post, one of the devs actually commented that I would be on track for the romance with Alex if not for that one choice several episodes back. So I'm really tempted to go and change that choice. But I'd really like to hear your opinion on this. Should I do it? Should I maybe do it next time? Or should I wait until we are done with the demo once? The demo does go up until episode 14, and we're currently in 11, so it would be a while. I would record it, record myself making the change in that choice and then skipping through everything and see if maybe any of the scenes along the way would change. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. For now, we'll continue as is and live with our choices. And yeah, we're still in episode 11. As the lunch bell rings, we make our way to our next classes. Alex waves and walks off in the opposite direction, and as I make my way to my own class, I turn to Clover, who is humming next to me.
I had no idea you could cook too, Clover. Oh, I have not cooked a single meal in my entire life. Huh? What? Are you serious?
Huh?
Wait, if you can't cook, why would you challenge Liam to a cooking contest, Clover?
Oh, how difficult could it possibly be to learn? I am sure I can whip something up. But you see, Pharaoh cannot cook either, so I simply have to make something better than he can.
Well, actually...
Liam can cook.
What?
Excuse me? Liam is a really talented cook, Clover. Like, insanely good.
Okay, I did not expect that either.
You are playing a prank on me. Why would Alex cook his meals if he is such a good cook?
Sophie grabs Clover by the shoulders and begins shaking her frantically.
Clover, Liam is lazy. He won first place in the Little Cooking Masters Chef Championship in sophomore year. Sophie, calm down. Did you think everyone was just joking when they said he was a genius? He's just lazy. He's so lazy, it's ridiculous.
I pry her away from Clover, who looks as if she's turned to stone with shock.
He's won the Ultimate Cooking Kingdom competition 3 times in a row. 3! Why would you think you could stand a chance against him with 0 kitchen experience? Belle didn't even make it past the first round when she tried, and she's the daughter of bakers. Sophie, she doesn't need to know that last part.
Clover looks completely devastated. I feel a little bit bad for her. Yeah, she couldn't have known.
Oh, why did you guys let me do this? I didn't know you've never cooked. I am the daughter of the multi-billionaire Arthur Lucien Vermillion. Of course I've never cooked. I have servants who lift my spoons for me.
Wow.
I thought Pharaoh was the same. I mean, I knew he was poor, but I did not think he was destitute.
Never mind, I don't feel bad for her anymore. Oh dear. Oh dear. Today we're meeting at Zachary's house to help out with their chores. I'm still surprised that both Zachary and Alex live so close to me. We're not exactly neighbors, but I can easily walk from my house if I wanted. Oh, that's nice. Sorry, just remembering back when more friends of mine lived in walking distance to me. And it's nice to think we could all go to school together. Sophie and Ethan live way too far away from me to walk to school with them.
Well...
Alright, it's a bit cold, we should wait inside. Zachary unlocks the door and we make our way inside. The perfumey smell is as strong as ever. I tiptoe around pairs of platform stilettos and palms strewn around the floor and make myself comfortable on the sofa. Yeah, that reminds me, when Zachary first mentioned that their aunt is dancing at night, well, the associations I got there. What kind of dancing it is, I mean. We'll find out, but that's my assumption for now. And I mean, no shame in that. I mean, make that money, girl, but yeah, we'll see.
Okay, first things first. We have to make a shopping list. We need more TV dinners and toilet paper. I think I'm out of makeup wipes as well. And toothpaste. Write it down. Are you writing it?
I quickly pull up the Notes app on my phone and scramble to type up everything they're saying. They're getting an awful lot of junk food and snacks. How they maintain their slender figure is beyond me. Granted, I eat a lot of sweets too, but I still balance it out with other nutritious meals.
Hey, Zachary, does your aunt ever cook?
Well,
Not really. These days she's usually too tired anyways, so we get takeout a lot. But she's better than I am. They rummage through the cabinets and tap their chin.
oh, that's right.
We need macaroni. Write that down too.
How about your other family, or why don't you guys learn to cook? Oh. Oh dear. I am curious about the family situation, although what Zachary has hinted at, yeah, we can already assume it's kind of bad and it might be more of a sensitive topic, so I don't know if I want to pry, you know? So I guess the more helpful thing would be to ask if they don't want to learn to cook, because that could also save them money. But I mean, I'm one to talk. I also don't really cook, to be honest. I don't know. This is tricky. Again, I am curious, but I feel like maybe we shouldn't pry. Right? Oh, man, this is tough. Let's stick to being sensitive for now. Why don't you guys learn how to cook? They look at me and smile a little insincerely. Don't you think I have been? I get it, I'm a total disaster in the kitchen, but like, I've been trying. It's just not as easy as it sounds. You're really lucky, Val. You probably never had to worry about food. They giggle a bit bitterly, and I feel a bit ashamed. Yeah, I feel bad now. I'm sorry. I thought they... So, is there no good question there? No good choice to take? They're right. Sometimes the car breaks down, one time the heater busted, and that really sucked. But I've never had to worry about being hungry. But it's just us over here, and we can't afford all those fresh ingredients all the time, for one.
Jeez.
And not to mention, Paulina's still getting used to things at her job, and she works really hard as it is. She would have to take more nights. They wince and clench their fists. Or I could try to get a job, but she would never forgive me if I did. And then like, even when we have more money, we don't have enough time to cook. I just don't get enough time, not with school, club, and hero work. I worked really hard to get into the school, so I can't let her down by letting my grades slip. They let out a sigh and look off to the side. I've been trying really hard, but most of the stuff I make ends up a total mess. I think I might be cursed. I never really thought about it like that. I think I really am lucky, aren't I? Just then I hear the sound of the door knocking and jump a little. Oh, it must be Alex. We better get going. After we do our shopping, we return to Zachary's home. As we put away the groceries, I hear a clicking noise and the jangling of keys. A gorgeous, curvaceous woman walks into the room. Is this Paulina? She sashays toward us cheerfully, and the room is overpowered with the smell of perfume. Holy moly, Zachary, your aunt is hot. That's what I want to say, but I hold back. Or maybe I'm just rendered speechless by the total babe standing before us. Either way, thankfully I don't embarrass myself. Oh my gosh, who are these cuties? Are you making new friends, Zachy? I'm so happy. Paulina pulls Zachary into a big hug and beams. Yeah, these are my friends Val and Alex. They're the ones who've been helping us so much this week. Oh, thank you so much for being there for my baby. She tiptoes off to the kitchen and Zachary nudges me in the side. You're staring, Val. I'm sorry. I'll take it as a compliment. I'm her stylist. I jump a bit in surprise. Oh, yeah, that's right. Zachary said they teach us how to do hair and makeup today. They're good. Really, really good. I know how to do my own hair and makeup, but my style is nothing like the kind of glam and chic stuff Zachary does. Yep. So, when are you gonna let me do your hair, Val? Maybe sometime soon. I don't know if Zachary's magic will make me a total knockout like that, but if they can get my hair to do that... It's just so shiny and thick, and it looks like something out of a shampoo commercial. My gosh, you're so tall. Are you a basketball player? Oh, Alex. Paulina chatters cheerfully as Alex sets some boxes on the shelf. Yeah. I dated a basketball player once. He always bumped his head on trees. He was so funny though. Girls love tall guys. I bet you're really popular.
He is.
I blurted out without thinking.
He's sweet, friendly, athletic and hot, so everyone really likes him. Is she your girlfriend? She nudges Alex lightly in the side and beams. What's with everyone assuming me and Alex are dating? No, it's not like that. Val is just an important friend of mine. You know, I hear you, but sorry, this is just a personal pet peeve. This, like, just friends. Just as if friendship is somehow lower than romance. Just as a side note. But I hear what he's saying. That's a good thing too. That means I still have a shot.
They giggle and poke me in the cheek. I roll my eyes and stick my tongue out. Zachary is such a flirt.
So, you work at nighttime?
I separate a section of her shiny red hair and wrap it around the curling iron. It's really tiring, but it's better than getting up early. I could never do that.
I know that's for sure.
I wish school was later in the day, or you could choose the time like college students. Nolan never goes to school early in the morning.
Is it fun? Do you like your job?
She giggles and pauses for a few moments. Nope.
Huh?
Well... yeah. Actually, no. Does she like it or not? I can't really tell. She smiles so playfully even when she says she doesn't like it.
Ow!
I jolt back and drop the curling iron on the ground.
Whoa.
Val, you okay, bro?
Yeah, I just burnt myself a little. Ouchie.
I wish Sophie was here right now. She could make it all better in a flash.
Be careful, V.
They lean over and grab the iron from off the ground. Do you want to try doing makeup instead?
Oh, I don't think I can.
Don't worry, it's not as hard as it looks. And besides, it's just practice.
Oh, okay.
Zachary takes my place next to Alex and starts separating out Paulina's hair. I look at all the bottles and jars scattered on the table. I think I can handle foundations, but I don't think I can do pretty eye makeup like Zachary can. Not yet, at least. I let out a sigh.
At least Alex seems like he's gotten the hang of things.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like I should be better at this stuff. But everything is so hard for me, even stuff I like. Even stuff I should be good at.
I know my brain is just different, but it still hurts. It hurts that I'm bad at everything I do. Not at everything, come on. I know what that's like. Sometimes it feels like I can't do anything. I wonder if I'm cursed. Zaki, you're really, really smart though. And you're so talented.
Yeah.
I know things can get tough at times, but that's why we smile through it, right?
Yeah.
I turn my head. I just try to be optimistic is all. Well, there's a fine line between being optimistic and smiling through the pain, so... I want Zaki to have a happy life. I didn't have a good life myself, but I can't let myself get too down about it, you know? That's why I always try to keep a smile on my face. She smiles brightly, her smile is so sunny and warm and yet familiar. She really is Zachary's aunt.
Yeah, I totally understand, bro.
He pauses and shakes his head.
Is something wrong, Alex?
Never mind.
It's nothing. Come on, guys, let's finish this up.
He grins and ruffles my bangs. Yeah, he's also kind of the smile through everything kind of guy, right? The three of us finish our lessons in prettification and hairology.
Thank you for taking the time to teach us that stuff, Zachary.
Anytime, it's not a problem at all. If you ever want another lesson, just give me a call. Next time, you totally have to let me give you a makeover though. I snort and roll my eyes.
You're really not gonna let that go, are you?
Never. They giggle and poke at my sides. Oh, by the way, are your hands okay?
Yeah. I'm fine though, really. I just had a klutzy moment. It happens to everyone.
I whip my head around and face Alex.
Except for you, apparently. Are you sure you aren't Liam in disguise or something?
Wow.
Nah, dude, I'm pretty sure I'm still me.
You're like really good at this stuff, Alex.
I really wouldn't say that, bro.
He laughs and scratches the back of his neck.
Yeah, you were too good at everything this week. My pride as a woman is on the line here.
I shove him lightly and stick my tongue out.
I help my little sisters out with the hair, so I'm probably just used to it.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Now that I think of it, Alex has really nice hair. I mean, that's one of his many, many charm points, but I guess it's not surprising that he knows a thing or two about hair care.
Honestly, I'm surprised that the iron worked at all, bro. I couldn't feel any heat coming from it.
Whoa!
Whoa there!
I feel something tug my arm and I stumble backwards.
Are you okay?
You're spacing out again, Val. Dude, you really are an accident waiting to happen.
Thank you. He lets out a sigh and smiles.
You should be glad you're even allowed to clean the toilets, you dim-witted brute. At least I can actually reach them.
I always get those two villains mixed up, by the way, when I just see the names. Suddenly, I hear a pair of familiar, obnoxious voices in the distance. This is all your fault.
I heard of this great earth gadget called a litter box for wimpy kitties like you.
Shut the hell up, you bumbling troglodyte. Our eyes meet, and the two of them freeze right in their tracks.
Oi.
You. Ugh. I avert my gaze and turn away from them. Whatever stupid drama those dopes are up to, I'm not interested. Huh? Wait a second. Are you sure we should just leave them alone?
Well, I don't think we should start fighting unless it's 100% necessary.
Yeah, and right now they're just being annoying. I don't think we're supposed to beat people up for being annoying.
Sadly, I sigh and begin walking in the other direction.
We'll beat you up later, Opal.
Yeah, that's right. Run away, crystal wimps. They ain't running, dumbass. Face it. Face it, no one's scared of a weak, shrimpy freak like you.
At least I don't need a babysitter.
Look in the mirror. You're a baby, all right.
Brainless oafish Neanderthal.
Half-pint gremlin leprechaun.
Make the darkness in your heart go wild. Nightmare.
Ugh.
My knees buckle just as we're about to turn the corner. It feels like there are knives penetrating my brain, and the world feels like it's spinning. I turn my head in the direction of the two nightmare agents to see a large snake-like monster beginning to form. The nightmare twists its long body around and lunges toward Opal?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Opal leaps backward and nearly topples over.
May the darkness in your heart go wild.
Onyx's snake nightmare slithers forward and snaps at Opal again.
Nightmare.
Alex shudders and shakes his head.
Looks like we have to step in after all. Wait, Val, are you okay?
I'm gripping his arm with one hand to balance myself, and the other is pressed against my mouth in case I hurl. As the second monster forms, I feel my senses being assaulted, as if I opened an old drawer full of soupy, rotting flesh. Ew.
Val? I'm okay. Don't worry.
I shake my head and flash them a smile of reassurance.
Let's just get rid of these guys fast.
Right.
Royal Heart, Metamorphosis.
Crystal Heart.
Revolution.
Just then, Amy, Liam and Clover arrive on the scene.
Two of them?
No wonder I felt so nasty, you know. She cracks her knuckles and growls. I'll give you the beating of a lifetime for making me almost spew perfectly good beef, you know. Crystal Heart Revolution! She dashes forward full throttle toward the two monsters. Opal's nightmare, a badger-like creature, lunges at the snake nightmare and slashes its razor claws at the snake's face.
Look at that, you useless half-baked goblin.
Shut the hell up, you idiotic ogre. The snake nightmare dodges and slithers to the side. The badger screeches in frustration and begins to flail violently, snapping at the snake even more aggressively than before. Look, stupid, you better learn to control your monster. This is exactly why you got suspended.
What on earth are those two doing?
Who cares? They interrupted our contest.
You should be happy they did, seeing as you were about to lose.
Can we put the bickering on pause for a moment?
The nausea has subsided, but my head still really hurts.
Right, let's get this over with. Don't slow us down, Pharaoh.
The two transform and dash off. What's with them this week anyways? Well, at least it looks like they're having fun, I think. I shake my head and groan.
So, what's the plan, Diamond?
Garnet places a hand on my shoulder and grins. Maybe we should figure out their weaknesses before rushing in like those two.
Yeah, let's see.
I look around the field for any ideas. Opal and Onyx are still flinging verbal attacks at each other while their monsters deal out physical ones. As Amethyst and Emerald get closer, the two nightmares begin to focus their attention on them. The badger slashes its razor-sharp claws at Emerald and he stumbles backward, barely avoiding the attack. Amethyst is shouting and swinging her mallet wildly, but she's struggling to get in any solid hits.
They're both fast, really fast. We'll have to slow them down. Sapphire, why don't you go help Amethyst out and try freezing that snake? Right.
Sapphire nods and skates over to where Amethyst is.
And Garnet?
I turn to see Emerald clumsily trying to avoid the Badger Nightmare's attacks. I let out a sigh. Why is he trying to fight it up close? He's an archer, not a melee fighter.
Can you bring back your silly lettucey friend over there? And Citrine, you can try blinding it while you go bring us back Amber.
You can count on me. The two flash me a thumbs up and dash off. Sapphire shoots bullets of ice at the snake's tail, while a very grouchy-looking Amethyst stomps her foot and pouts. I turn to where Garnet and Emerald are standing. Emerald is brushing dust off his pants and making an ugly face. Amber zips around the badger, and just before she can land her attack, the monster slams her backward. Citrine dashes toward her, catching her before she crashes into the ground. Then they promptly drop her and shake a bit before focusing their attention to the monster. They turn their head curiously. I wonder what they're thinking. Once the team gathers up out of view from the two monsters, we formulate a plan. The nightmares already have really crummy eyesight. I don't think my flash will be of any use. They motion behind us and we all turn to the two nightmares. As they charge about, they almost look confused. Look at them, they totally can't find us at all. They're right, our hiding spot isn't even all that hard to find.
I've also noticed something. The snake seems weak against cold, just as I thought. However, there's one issue. It moves too quickly to freeze in place. I only managed to get its tail. We have to disorient it first, and we should be careful in case it's venomous.
What about the other one, Sophie? Safi?
She gives him a look, but continues.
That one looks like a badger. They're known for being particularly aggressive animals. They're also very fast.
I know that's for sure. I really don't like aggressive animals like that, but Sophie was really into badgers at one point. They're kind of insane.
So they both have speed on their side. I think I can keep up, but...
He turns to face me.
I'm not as fast as you, and I'm better at fighting face to face. It'll be really hard for me to get any good hits in.
Looks like they move too quickly for either Emerald or Sapphire to properly restrain, so how will we slow them down? Maybe a trap? Should we try to trap them at the same time, or... As I'm pondering, I notice something. They honestly seem way more focused on attacking each other than finding us. That's right.
Oh, I remembered something. cobras and honey badgers hate each other. They're total arch enemies. Opal and Onyx are the same. They summon those things to attack each other. We just need to let them beat each other up, and then we can jump in and finish them off.
Great idea. But how do we make sure that they don't attack us? Onyx is really good at controlling his monsters after all.
Citrine jumps a bit and giggles.
Oh, I know what to do. Emerald, Amethyst, can you guys do us a favor?
I stomp over toward where the two nightmare agents are bickering.
So, why did you bring that shrimp along, Opal? Did you get stuck babysitting?
Huh? Perhaps Onyx was just scared to fight alone.
Surely that isn't the case. I mean, Opal is much bigger, stronger, and manlier, but
I'm the one babysitting him.
even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Opal holds his stomach and begins cackling. Shut up! I'm not a little kid. I'm older than him.
I find that a little hard to believe. Opal is much more capable as a fighter. But if you're truly such a man, then prove it.
Onyx clenches his fists and shakes with anger. I'll show you. Nightmare, destroy that incompetent freak's monster and then kill those brats. Bingo. Onyx's snake monster jolts and slams its body into Opal's monsters.
What the hell is wrong with you?
The badger monster viciously chomps and strikes at the snake, and the two of them launch into a full-on brawl. We were just trying to provoke them, but Opal's monster really does seem a lot stronger than Onyx's. It's lunging and biting at full force, twisting and contorting its body to claw at its opponent at every opportunity. I wince a bit at the violent display. I don't know if nightmares can die or bleed, but I really don't want to find out today.
Let's end this already, please.
Garnet nods and zips toward the monsters, summoning his twin axes. As his weapons collide with the nightmares, Amethyst comes crashing in, slamming the badger with her mallet. Suddenly, I feel a surge of cold wind rush past me, and bullets of ice pelt the snake nightmare.
All right.
I close my eyes and shake my head. I got this. I take off and rush in toward the enemy, summoning my weapon.
Rose Crystal Sword!
I can feel the energy pulsating through the hilt of my sword. I lunge forward and slash my blade through the enemies.
Diamond, Rose, Aurora!
An explosion of light energy and crystals engulf the two monsters. As the energy fades, however, I can see that the nightmares are completely unfazed by the attack.
Crap.
If anyone here is weak, it's you guys. Onyx sits on the top of a building and smirks mockingly.
Our attacks didn't work?
It must be the more stronger type. We'll have to attack together, bro.
Wait, but...
The three of us turn to the cat agent sitting on the rooftop. Onyx seems to be calming down now that he thinks he's won.
We'll just have to try again. Emerald and Sapphire can restrain them.
Garnet and Amber can face them head on, and the rest of us will back them up.
It'll be easy as long as we work as a team.
This will be easy as long as we work together. I hold out my hand and beam. Citrine and Garnet place theirs on top of mine, and I feel as if I'm overflowing with warmth. More than that, it's as if something is bubbling inside me and I can't hold back. I blurt out the words.
Royal Heart Metamorphosis?
What? I'm already transformed. Why did I... My body is engulfed in a large, powerful beam of energy. much like that time, the very first time I transformed. But it's different now. The warm, familiar light isn't coming from me. Hot and passionate, my heart feels like it's been set ablaze. I feel like I can do anything. That feeling grows stronger and stronger, as powerful as the sun. Bright and scorching, colorful and lively. Something whispers to me, and that overflowing feeling begins again in my heart.
Royal Heart Change!
I'm overcome with a wave of love, and my body begins to glow as I'm surrounded by a scorching heat.
The shining crystal of love and hope, tropical diamond.
Oh my god, cute. The shining crystal of passion and devotion, tropical garnet.
The shining crystal of joy and fortune, tropical citrine. It's as if we've been transported to a wonderful summer paradise. The entire world feels like it's smiling. I feel so alive, so refreshed, and so happy. I want to sing and share this happiness with the world, but instead I say, Lovely Sunshine Festival!
Hot light swirls all around me. My heart feels like it's about to burst. Something like a bird the color of the sky rises into the air. It surrounds the monsters and bursts into an explosion of crystals and confetti. Tropical Phoenix became best friends with Alex and Zachary. Aww. The two monsters dissolve away, and the pair of heart jewels they once held drift off to find their owners. This is all your fault.
Mine? You're the one who...
The two of them teleport away to continue their screaming match at wherever it is that those weirdos hang out at. I suddenly feel weak. My transformation dissolves on its own and I collapse to my knees. The other two follow behind shortly after, leaning their heads against my shoulders. Yous guys! This is beyond strengthening your bonds. Your friendship gave yous a new power.
New power?
I guess I ain't never explained it. When Crystal Warrior's heart jewels are connected, they get all kinds of cool powers, kinda like the cannon. You three became such good pals, you made an entirely new form.
Our friendship?
I can still feel that warmth, that overwhelming happy feeling from when we changed. Is it the leftover magic? Or maybe... I turn to Zachary's sweet smiling face, and I can't help but feel overjoyed myself. I look to Alex. Something about him makes me feel truly at ease. Maybe it's love. Alex smiles softly and rises to his feet.
How are you feeling, Val?
He extends his hands towards Zachary and me and helps us up.
I feel great.
The tiredness has melted away and is replaced with feelings of excitement.
I can't believe we did that. It's all thanks to V. Huh? No,
You know, there's one thing that you're a total natural at. You really are the best leader, Val.
No way.
It's true, Val. You really bring out the best in everyone, bro.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it without you guys' help. Zachary, you came up with the idea to provoke Onyx like that. But it didn't even work. Only because my finisher didn't work. We're the best when we're together.
Zachary stares at me for a few moments and then beams.
Yeah, you're right. We really do make a great team. It's too bad the week is over.
I let out a sigh.
I really loved spending time with you guys.
If only we could do something like this again.
Who said it had to end, bro?
Exactly. Alex wraps his arms around our shoulders and laughs.
I'm always up to hang out with you guys again. Besides, there's still tons of stuff in my day-to-day life that you guys haven't experienced. Like church and bowling with Liam.
I don't know how to feel about either of those, but okay. He nods thoughtfully to himself and sighs.
Can you really say you've been in my shoes if you've never been in my bowling shoes, bro?
I think I'll wear my own bowling shoes, Alex. And hard pass on the church.
Same. Catholic churches are way too quiet. They make me want to scream.
I'd feel bad if I got Alex in trouble because I went totally bananas in there out of overwhelming boredom. He seems to really like his church.
Also, why bowling? I mean, when I think of Alex, I think of basketball.
Alex turns and makes an overly serious expression.
Are you sure you can handle even a second in my basketball shoes, bro? You're pretty small after all.
He ruffles my bangs and laughs.
Anyways, next time we hang, I'll bring something awesome for lunch.
Yay! I'll give you guys another lesson as well. Maybe I'll teach you how to sew. Really? But only if you let me style that gorgeous red hair of yours. You have your own red hair.
Not right now.
And besides, yours is redder.
Zachary hops around and tries to poke at my face.
So, it's a deal?
Yeah.
The three of us pump our fists in the air as we walk off, planning all kinds of fun things to do together. Cute.
Hello?
Okay, I assume that was the end of that episode. That was quite the long episode, but really, really lovely. Huh. Okay. We actually have some people in the background. Fun. Okay, let's continue.
Attention!
Clover claps and clears her throat.
Everybody, I have an announcement.
She pauses to build a bit of suspense and beams.
Next week is our Zachary's 17th birthday.
Really?
Oh, it is?
Zachary blushes a little and giggles, twirling their long blonde hair between their fingers.
Yeah, on the 25th.
That is? In 2 days. Okay. Like in 2 days, real time.
It is only fair we throw them a wonderful birthday celebration, so I will be hosting a slumber party this Sunday at my house. Of course, it will be for us ladies and Zachary only. Valerie, Sophia, and Diana.
Well,
The boys will have to sit this one out. However, gifts are still highly encouraged.
Huh?
Wait, what about Amy? She is a girl, right? Barely. I do not want such a disgusting foul creature on my property any more than necessary.
Okay, so those team building activities really only went as far as, like, Zachary, Alex and I, eh?
Even Pharaoh has more of a girlish spirit than she does.
Seriously?
Is that supposed to be an insult or a compliment? It's totally a good thing, bro. A real man embraces his feminine side.
Eh. How does Alex keep getting better?
Is that why you wear so much jewelry?
Wow. He averts his eyes and makes a face that's a combination of wincing and grinning. Rinsing?
You know, guys who are in touch with their feminine sides really are super dreamy though. But so are manly guys. I love strong guys with muscles.
We get it, Val. You're boy crazy. He throws a balled up napkin at my forehead and laughs.
Don't be jealous, Ethan. Boys with wavy hair, glasses and freckles are still the cutest boys.
I'll make sure to warn any guys that fit under that description that you're after them.
well,
Anyways, if you absolutely insist on inviting Amber, then I suppose she can come.
Hard pass. I'd rather not spend the night with Daya, you know?
Aw.
That's too bad.
Okay.
That's too bad. I don't want you to feel left out.
Don't worry about it.
It's cool, bro. She can just spend due time with me and Liam.
He turns to Ethan and slaps him on the back.
Bro, you should come with us.
Huh?
Huh? Me?
Of course, bro.
Yeah, dude. We hardly ever hang out. We're teammates, so that makes you my buddy. Not to mention your addition to the group will lower the overall percentage that Amber occupies to from 33% to 25%. And the less Amber, the better.
Awesome.
So that's the one thing Liam and Clover can probably agree on, eh? Alright, if it's cool with you guys. It's nice to see Ethan making more guy friends. Yeah, truly. I'm sure he gets sick of being in a group with all girls all the time, even if the girls in question are overwhelmingly adorable. Plus, I know Ethan admires Liam, so it's good that Liam doesn't seem to have a problem with him. Oh, a slumber party? Now that sounds totally righteous. Molly appears in front of us, seemingly from thin air. Behind her is a very disgruntled-looking Chandra.
Oh my gosh.
Can I join? Absolutely not. Your presence will make everyone else feel uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, Clover, just putting it out there. Great. Even I can't say I exactly like Molly very much. She's kind of creepy. But Chandra, on the other hand, I want to become closer with her so badly it hurts. What about Chandra, or never mind? I mean, can't hurt to invite her, right? Probably. What about Chandra?
It wouldn't be a problem to invite Chandra, would it? Well... No thanks. I don't want to be somewhere I'm obviously not wanted.
Huh?
Who said anything about that? I'd love to make a new friend, especially one as pretty as you.
Calm down, buddy. You're gonna scare her off. Like I said.
Whatever. Laters then.
She drags Chandra off to their table and I wave goodbye. I wonder when Chandra's birthday is anyways. Well, we tried. Episode 12. Happy birthday, Zachary. A jammin' birthday bash. How crazy is that party gonna be? I pace around my room, racking my brain for ideas to get for Zachary as a birthday present.
What do you think, Diana?
I don't know.
Well,
I can't say I've been to very many birthday parties, much less ones on Earth, so I am unsure what would be considered an appropriate gift.
Well, anything I guess, as long as Zachary likes it, and we can afford it. I doubt Clover or Liam will lend us any cash for this.
I mean, that's also not the point of a present. It should be thoughtful. That, and if someone else pays for the gift, is it really a gift from me? Depends on the situation. It still can be, but yeah, it's more the thought that counts, right?
well,
Well, you and Zachary are quite similar, so wouldn't they enjoy the same things that you do?
Maybe.
Me and Zachary run on the same wavelength, but they're way more into fashion than I am, and they don't really know anything about anime. Sophie didn't either, though. She still really doesn't, but back in middle school I bought her a copy of that manga with all the frogs in it. She got really into it. There's a lot of manga about fashion that Zachary might like. I know Zachary is kind of a crummy chef, not that I'm much better. But I could always try to redeem myself from last time and make them some homemade treats. That sounds nice. But maybe homemade is the way to go. I have a ton of beads stashed in here from the time sophomore year when I was really into making candy and friendship bracelets. Zachary might really like some cute friendship bracelets. Those are all really fun ideas. I can't decide. So you're gonna make the player decide. What should I give Zachary as a birthday gift? A fashion manga, redeem myself and cook them some treats, or friendship bracelets? I think these are all great ideas. The thing with the cooking is, of course, that we could really mess it up. Okay. Based on the date, we still have time, so it's not like a last-minute thing. Like, again, I think these are all great ideas. Something homemade is always great, whether it's cooking, snack is great, or the friendship bracelets. I think that's also cute, and it is an accessory, which Zachary likes. Fashion manga is also a good choice, I think, because it's combining something that the giver likes as well as the birthday girl. So, what would I do? I think probably the bracelets is kind of cute. Is that a... I'm just thinking, if it's a friendship bracelet, is it like hard, like a hard push on friendship, or... Yeah, I don't think any of these are wrong, even though cooking might go wrong. But yeah, I think the friendship bracelets. Why not, right? Let's try. Zachary loves fashion. Obviously jewelry is the way to go. And if it's jewelry, then I have to make us friendship bracelets. Zachary is like practically my soulmate. I gotta make something that shows how awesome our bond is. Alright, it's decided. I really hope they like it.
Ugh, where's Lady Juicy been?
The panda agent storms around the halls of the palace angrily. Probably avoiding you. Onyx lifts his nose from his book and smirks.
Shut up! She would never do such a thing. I am her most favored agent.
But her absence is extremely troublesome. Labra pouts and crosses her arms in frustration, letting out a loud, exasperated sigh.
Without Lady Druzy, there are no other women to socialize with.
Is Chrysoberyl not a woman?
Ugh. I want a female companion to talk to, not some unfeeling robot. There is nobody for me to just talk to. Chrysoberyl is a freak, and you and Opal are children.
I'm not a child.
Oh, please. You're barely any older than Opal, and I certainly don't see you as an adult.
Shut up. I'm not a stupid child anymore, alright? If anything, I'm more of an adult than you are.
And that kind of temper tantrum is exactly why you're still a child.
Onyx jumps back and shakes a bit with anger. However, he holds himself back, not wanting to prove Labra's point.
I wonder if I should begin looking elsewhere for female companionship. Maybe I can find someone to talk to online.
Okay, good luck.
Alright, that's everything. Now, my bag.
Mama has always been a bit strict about letting me stay the night with friends, but I already have the present. Plus, Sophie will be there, so maybe she'll be cool with it. As I stumble down the stairs, I hear something really unusual. A woman's voice. She is laughing, and not the awkward chuckling of a customer who just told my daddy a really bad joke. This laughter is too friendly and casual. Mama is talking to a friend, Is it Sophie's mom?
Oh,
That isn't Sophie's mom, it's not Ethan's mom either, but I already knew that. His mom is a very boisterous lady. A chubby pale woman in a very fancy looking church hat is leaning over the counter and laughing with my mom.
hi, whose mom is this? Oh, I don't have any kids. Oh,
Very weird, mama. You know you're only supposed to make friends with moms that have good looking kids my age so I can hang out with them. That's what this is about? Okay. If she doesn't have kids, then I've completely lost interest in this woman. I cut in between them and focus on what I came down here for.
anyways,
I take a deep breath and put on my most obnoxious yet adorable whining voice.
Come on.
Mama.
Mama isn't amused at all. She gives me a look that says, "Don't even start." Right, whining like that only works on Daddy. I clear my throat and get my adorable yet extremely responsible voice ready instead.
Well,
My friend Clover is having a sleepover birthday party for our friend Zachary on Sunday.
Wait, and who is this Clover again? I was hoping she wouldn't notice the unknown names if I just said them fast enough.
Well, she's a close friend of mine.
That you've never brought over before. Where's her house, Valerie? I wince and avert my gaze. You don't know her address? Valerie, I have told you time and time again that if you want to go somewhere, we need to know the exact address in case something happens. Makes sense, sure. I do know her address, but Mama won't like it.
I know it.
I can't avoid this, it seems. Reluctantly, I show her the address and my mom's face immediately hardens. No.
come on.
But Ma.
No, Valerie.
What's going on?
Daddy peers his head from the kitchen. Mama explains the situation and he makes a face.
No.
The whining voice comes out even without even needing to think about it.
Daddy. Have you considered that I'm not a baby? I'm 16.
Have you considered how far away Winnetka is? And for you to be spending the night alone with people we've never met?
I won't be alone. Diana and Sophie will be there. And I already told them I'd come.
They aren't budging. This sucks. Listen, Valerie, you aren't going, and that's final. Harsh. I zip up my duffel bag and head down the stairs.
Okie dokie, I'll see you tomorrow, Mama.
See, this is why moms need to be friends with other moms who are also my friends' moms. Alright, don't forget to call me when you get there.
I won't. All right.
Diana and I sneak away into the alley. She looks around to make sure nobody is watching us and takes my hand. Ready? Zip. When we arrive, the others are already waiting for me at the door. Yay, you made it!
Happy early birthday, Zachary.
Oop. Wait. That's still 2 days before the birthday, isn't it? Whatever. Also, where I live, wishing happy birthday before the actual birthday is considered bad luck. But I know that's not like that everywhere. Zachary pulls me into a hug and I feel like I'm nearly going to melt. They're the best hug partner. Clover pulls us apart and rolls her eyes.
Alright, you two, don't forget that others are watching now.
I stick my tongue out at her and laugh.
Well, since everyone's here, let's go inside.
After we change into our jammies, we gather around up in her room and set our bags aside. I practically leap onto that absolutely humongous bed of hers. It's so freaking soft and big, and Clover has the whole thing to herself? Rich people really got it made. Clover raises an eyebrow and I move off the bed. As she makes herself comfortable, she clears her throat. Cute! So... Clover shuffles her feet nervously and Zachary twirls her hair. I am a bit embarrassed to admit it, but I am unsure of what exactly we are supposed to do at the pyjama party. Well, you could have said that before and then we could have all planned something, but whatever. Neither am I. I mean, I know a lot of girls, but none of them ever invited me to one. And I've never been entirely comfortable with guests in my house. It's a bit embarrassing. What about you guys? Do you have any ideas? Diana shifts her eyes from side to side. Well, as Rosalia's most devoted personal knight, I have never had the time to enjoy such luxuries. She can just say she's never been invited to one. She would be alone in that regard. Valerie and I often stay the night together with Ethan. Ethan is a boy, though. True, but I mean, we can still do... we can still do the same stuff. We always watched a lot of movies together. And Sophie would make us try weird hacks and experiments she saw online. Speaking of which... She digs in her purse and retrieves a large rectangular battery. Diana, have you ever tasted one of these? No, I haven't. What is it? Sophie, don't bully her. You people are extraordinarily odd. Oh, and we do crafts and stuff. Last time we made a bunch of slimes together. Slime? She grimaces and shifts her eyes like I'm the biggest weirdo on the planet. It's not weird, it's fun. I brought one with me. I pull out a small container from my bag full of soft, fluffy pink slime. It's really fun to poke and stuff. It's supposed to be real good for, what was it again, Sophie? Stimming. It's a way of self-soothing and emotional regulation. Yeah, it's calming. Zachary pokes at the slime a few times before grabbing it from my hands and prodding at it much more enthusiastically.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's so soft. Right? It smells so good too. I kind of want to eat it. Don't. I try to grab it back from them, but they pull away and tighten their grip. They seem a little bit too enthusiastic. Can I have it back now? That scent was kind of expensive, not to mention the charms. Zachary holds silent eye contact with me for a few moments before they resume poking at it. Come on, it's mine, Zachary. Can't I keep it? It's my birthday party after all. I already brought you a present. I crawl over to my bag and dig out the present I brought for them. They wiggle excitedly and nearly snatch it from my hands.
So awesome!
Yay! Can I open it now? I'm opening it. They tear right through the paper, uncovering their birthday treasure.
You're the best!
Yay! Thank you! I'm gonna wear it all the time. They flash me the most adorable sunshine smile in the world. They do not give me back my slime. Anyways,
Well,
I've at least watched a lot of movies. They make it look so much fun.
We're supposed to give each other makeovers and play games like Truth or Dare and talk about our crushes. Huh?
She starts pulling at her sleeve and averts her eyes.
Wouldn't that be a bit awkward? I mean, not everyone here likes boys after all. Who said anything about boys, Sophia?
She starts pulling her sleeve more aggressively. Parts of it are starting to fray. Now, all the more we want to know who you like, Sophie. What is Truth or Dare? Diana perches herself on my shoulder and turns her head quizzically.
Oh my!
You've never heard of that, Diana?
Oh, so adorbs.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute, Di. We have to play it. Diana doesn't know what it is.
Sophie perks up. She looks a little bit scary.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Please don't bully my fairy.
I think there's enough bullying available for everyone here. Sophie might try to make her lick batteries again.
We would never. So like, the game is basically you ask Truth or Dare and then the person picks one, right? And like, the person who gets to ask you to tell the truth if you say truth, and you have to tell the truth. Or you pick Dare and like, you have to do the thing the person asks you. So like, if I dare Clover to do jumping jacks, she has to do it.
Oh, that sounds quite simple. Alright, I think I understand. She still looks really confused, but...
Alright then, you go first, Sophia.
Sophie makes herself more comfortable.
Diana, tell the truth. Do you... Sophia, you cannot do that. You're supposed to ask her first. Fine. Truth or Dare, Diana?
Dare, I guess?
I dare you to tell me if you have any allergies.
That's not how that works, Sophie.
Maybe garlic, poinsettia, or potpourri? Iron, cream, St. John's wort? What?
She's gonna get the information she wants out of her no matter what, huh? But what kind of list is that? Yeah, huh? Diana looks at her with utter confusion. I'm not allergic to any of those things, besides. She pulls out her sword and strikes a pose. It would be extremely unfortunate for a royal knight to be allergic to iron. That's true, but it doesn't fit with fairy lore, so Man, can I also just say that all of their pajamas are really cute, and even Diana in the cat form has a pajama. So cute.
I see.
She looks like she's mentally sorting this information and folders in her brain. Oh, it's not quite an allergy, but I do get queasy around the smell of grapefruit.
Is that so? Yeah, she hates the stuff.
Sophie nods and seems a bit satisfied with this information. What on earth did she need to know it for, though? I know Sophie likes animals, but it sounded like she wanted to know her weaknesses. Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, you're next, Diana. Ask someone something.
Alright, well, I suppose I will ask Val. Truth or Dare? Oh, truth or dare? I don't think that Diana especially will give us a bad truth or dare, really, so I guess I'm going with truth. Well, she looks like she's thinking extremely hard about this. In fact, she thinks about it really hard for at least a minute.
Diana, ask her something.
Right, well... Okay, Well, I know that you've met the others fairly recently, but when did you meet Sophie? She lives a little bit far away from you, doesn't she?
Oh, that? I met Ethan in middle school and he introduced us. Right? Mm-hmm. Alright. I guess that means I'm next.
Out of everyone right now, I think I'd like to ask Clover. I'm sure no matter what she picks, she would be pretty interesting. Okay, interesting that we don't get to choose.
Clover, truth or dare?
Well,
I suppose. I will pick truth now. Okie dokie.
I wonder what I should ask. If you switched lives with anyone, who would it be, or who do you think is the cutest in our group? Ooh. Oh, these are both kind of fun. Man, choices. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? The girly talk. So, who do you think is the cutest in our group?
Well, who do you think is the cutest out of all our friends? Me.
I nearly fall over.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's not what I meant. Well, I suppose it depends on what you mean by cute, but aside from myself, I would have to say that right now, Diana is a very close second. Look at her in those little pajamas.
That's what I said.
I can't argue with that. The first time I saw her in those things, I almost broke down. I almost died.
If I would have died then and there, it would have been totally worth it.
What?
Cute. Diana shuffles nervously and begins to fidget with her tiny little adorable paws. I am a royal knight. I've been trained in combat. I am certainly not cute. You can be both.
Being a fierce and strong fighter doesn't make you not cute. If you ask me, that kind of makes you even cuter.
Clover is super cute when she's waving around that big mallet of hers like that. Strong girls are the cutest. Can't argue with that.
Well, I guess it's your turn now, Clover.
well,
Alright then, Sophia. Truth or dare?
Sophie grins eagerly.
Dare. I love trying out new things.
Sophie is really cute when she's excited about something, but knowing her, she probably wants to do something weird. Sophie is cute, but she really can be kind of strange sometimes. Clover taps her chin and makes a face as she thinks.
I dare you to call Pharaoh for a video chat and see what they're up to.
Huh? That's it. That seems kind of boring.
Oh, but there is a catch. You also have to throw in a compliment. Why though? Just look at her.
Sophie's got a look on her face like she just stepped in dog poop and accidentally dragged it into the house.
It was the one thing I could think of that would get a nice reaction out of her.
serves you right.
She was far too eager. Dares are supposed to make you squirm.
She's right. She's playing the game well. She smirks mischievously and giggles.
Well,
And besides, I am awfully curious as to what they are up to.
Yeah, I am too. I'm sure Ethan would tell us later, but there's probably all kinds of guy stuff that he'll just refuse to spill the beans about. As he should. The guys can keep their secrets, the girls can keep their secrets. I don't think I'll get anything interesting out of Amy. She'll probably just start telling me about different delis she saw instead. I know Liam definitely won't tell me anything. He seems allergic to details. And I just know if I asked Alex about it, he'll say something like,
Oh, Valerie, you just wouldn't understand the bonds between bros.
ugh.
What are you waiting for, Sophia? Call him.
Oh?
Alright, let's take a break, dude.
Ethan flashes me a thumbs up and wipes his face with a hand towel. I didn't take him for the athletic type, but he's really gotten the hang of things.
You know?
Hey Alex, when are we gonna eat, you know? Amber skips over and grins. She grabs a few batteries from her bag and begins licking them, jolting a little bit from the electricity. Okay.
We just did, bro. And stop licking those, you'll get sick.
Yeah.
Big if true, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna go find some grub myself then, you know. She tosses the batteries over her shoulder and into the trash bin behind her. One of them bounces out and hits Liam on the forehead. He glares at Ames for a moment before returning to his book. I pick up the stray battery and properly dispose of it, then I seat myself next to Liam and stretch. Properly disposing of it wouldn't mean putting it in regular trash, but okay, we're not gonna nitpick here.
Come on, bro.
Bro, why don't you play with us?
I don't care.
I don't want to. A little exercise will do you good, though.
He ignores me and continues reading. Figures. Man, I'm thirsty though. I shake my head and reach for my water bottle. As I lean over to grab it, I hear a faint buzzing noise coming from the bench next to us.
Hey dude, your phone's buzzing.
He raises an eyebrow and glances from his book to the miracle link next to him.
It's just Sophie. Sophia? Even you say Sophia?
He shrugs and returns his attention to his book. Why would Sophie be calling Liam? She doesn't like him. Maybe something happened, but I don't think Sophie would call Liam if she needed help. Unless he's the something that happened. Maybe he really screwed up this time.
Dude, seriously?
Bro, what did you do to her?
Huh?
Why is your automatic assumption that I somehow caused an issue? Why else would she be calling you, bro? Who can say, but I'm not particularly interested in finding out.
He stares blankly at the phone as it buzzes one last time.
Dude, you can't just leave a girl hanging like that.
He just looks at me with this deadpan expression. See, this is the problem. Sophie is really nice. If Liam wasn't so stubborn and would just play nice for once, I'm sure they'd be total buds.
I fail to see how gender is relevant in this scenario. Unless you're suggesting that it would be appropriate for me to start ignoring your calls.
The phone starts buzzing again and he shrugs.
Fine, it's not cool to leave your friends hanging like that, bro.
I don't care.
Sophia and I are not friends.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Yo Alex, are we gonna play another game or what? Sophie's our teammate, Liam. That makes her your friend.
What's going on with So?
Liam's ignoring her calls because he's wicked and stubborn, bro.
Ethan makes a face. Why would So be calling Liam? She hates him. He jolts a bit and taps his fist on his hand. Oh. It might be Val. She's probably playing with her phone. Valerie? That makes way more sense. But if it's her, he definitely should answer.
Wait, hold on, bro.
You can't leave Val hanging, bro. It'll make her sad, bro.
No.
Then tomorrow she'll say something like, how could you ignore a cute girl's phone calls?
Regardless of what Liam thinks, Val does see him as a friend. I know she'd be pretty upset if he started acting all cold again. And I mean, I wouldn't try to fight him or anything, but I would be pretty upset too.
And if you hurt her feelings, I'll stop bringing you lunches.
Ooh.
Fine.
He shrugs and lets out a sigh. He picks up the phone and taps the answer button. To my surprise, it actually is Sophie. She doesn't look mad though, which is even more surprising, but she does look like she's kinda queasy. She's making a face like she just opened her lunch and saw a bunch of worms in there instead of spaghetti. Wait, would Sophie react like that to worms? Ethan mentioned earlier that she likes creepy crawlies and stuff. So... She looks off to the side and begins pulling at the cuff of her sleeve.
Well,
How are you doing?
Fine. Is that all?
He's about to press the end call button when Val jumps into the frame.
No, we want to talk.
She laughs and waves at the camera energetically.
Hi Alex, hi Ethan, hi Liam.
She grabs Diana into the frame and giggles.
Don't we look really cute?
She spins around a few times before stumbling over herself and falling onto the ground. I can't help but laugh a little bit. Val is so silly sometimes.
Adorable.
You look awesome, Val.
Clover and Zachary pop into the frame and wave at the camera.
So, what are you guys up to?
Ethan was teaching me how to play basketball.
Seriously? Just how badly are you losing? 'Cause you're hardly what I'd call athletic.
She giggles and Ethan rolls his eyes.
Actually, he's pretty good for a shorty.
Val raises an eyebrow at me and makes a face.
Ethan is not short, Alex. Yeah, he's fairly average for a guy.
Well,
No, Alex is right. Ethan is short.
You two are just abnormally large. You should refrain from commenting on the heights of others.
Anyways, we'll talk to you later.
Wait.
Clover waves frantically and then turns to Sophie and hisses something into her ear. That grossed out look on her face returns. Val pokes her on the cheek and rolls her eyes.
Just say anything, Sophie. It's not that hard to compliment people. Look, I'll go first. Clover is really cute and stylish. Zachary has the sweetest laugh. Alex has a really calming smile.
I jolt a little bit at that last one. Does she really think that?
And Liam is...
She moves her hands in a go-on motion and looks at Sophie expectantly.
Finish it!
Liam is... She shrugs and looks around the room. He's... very... blonde.
Sophia, that is not a compliment. That is an observation.
What do you want me to say?
You seriously can't come up with anything better? Just say anything nice that you can think about him. I can think of at least 10 compliments off the top of my head. Like, his hair isn't just blonde, he's got real shiny and soft-looking hair, and it frames his face really nicely. Or like, Liam's got a real handsome voice.
really?
Valerie, maybe you've forgotten, but I don't think those things about Liam. Or any guy for that matter.
Fine. Well, you don't have to like guys to admit that Liam is at least pretty cool though, right?
And he's really smart. Liam is really cool. I can't say I don't agree, he's my best bro after all, but... for some reason I'm really bothered hearing it right now. And on some level I kind of resent him. Maybe I'm just bothered that he's getting so much attention right now. Well, that he's getting attention from Val, right? But it's not like this isn't something I'm not used to. The dude is really popular. He gets attention all the time. And Val's always saying stuff like that about Liam. She's just really flirty. Oh, Alex, buddy. A scoff slips through my teeth and I clench my fists. And immediately I loosen them. I'm not going to fight my best friend or anything. It's not his fault if Val acts like that. I mean, she's just playing around. It doesn't mean anything. But I hate it. I wish she wouldn't do that. Someone's feelings could get hurt. I snatch the phone from Liam's hand and jab the end call button before she can blabber on anymore. Wow. I'd appreciate if you weren't so aggressive with my things. He looks at me and the annoyance on his face turns into concern. Don't know what he's so worried about. It's not like I was going to smash the thing. Our miracle links can't break. Hey, Alex, are you okay? You look real angry. Did something happen? Liam's concerned look melts back into his usual uncaring expression and he shrugs.
Perhaps you should run it off. Great idea, bro.
I smack my body on the back a few times and grin. Exercise always cheers me up. Liam winces in pain for some reason and readjusts his glasses. Oh, very interesting insight into Alex we got there. Fun. The screen goes black and I feel something tugging on my neck. That is enough of that, Valerie. Honestly, you are completely hopeless.
Well,
In any case, surely you do not hate Vero that much, do you, Sophia?
She takes a seat on the bed and turns to Sophie.
I don't hate him. We just aren't friends.
Seriously?
You looked like you were going to bath earlier.
What's the drama, girl? Did he do something to you? Spill.
He just gets on her nerves is all. There's nothing interesting about it.
I let out a sigh and shrug. I wish Sophie had more interesting drama.
Seriously?
Seriously, she's hated him since freshman year for some reason. It only got worse after he won the student council elections.
absolutely not.
He didn't deserve it. He never does anything. I actually care about student activities. Yeah, but it's not like you were running against him.
Not that she had a chance against him. The guy who actually ran against Liam was completely demolished. But nobody ran against Sophie for VP, so she won automatically. But I'm glad she didn't run for president. Because I voted for Liam too.
Are you even listening?
It doesn't matter. He shouldn't have ran at all. I think... Valerie, we already know what you think about Vero. You have made it abundantly clear.
I was just going to say that I think he's been less lazy lately.
You're always flirting and stuff, but isn't there anyone you like for real?
I jolt a bit and Sophie nearly falls over.
Huh? I'm sure someone has to have caught your eye. Why would you ask me that?
Oh my gosh!
You're really popular. Lots of people have their eye on you.
Oh?
No way. Now you're just saying things.
I'm not lying.
Everyone is always saying how cute you are.
So adorbs!
You're funny and cute and everyone gets along with you.
Not to mention, Valerie is the most flirtatious person in our group. I find it hard to believe there is no one she is interested in romantically.
Hey!
Val needs to focus on her studies, not dating.
Is it us you have a crush on, Sophie? I guess that would make the most sense in terms of the game, but...
Well...
Clover and Zachary lean in a bit in anticipation, and Sophie begins aggressively pulling at the cuff of her sleeve.
I like everybody. You're all my friends. Can't we watch some movies? Yeah, wouldn't that be more fun?
Did I let that slide?
Magnifique!
Okay.
Sophia, your voice is very beautiful. Told you, Sophie. I've said the same thing before, but you didn't believe me. Thank you.
Sophie shifts nervously in her seat and looks away. The confidence she had when she was singing with me is totally gone now.
You actually have quite a decent singing voice too, Valerie. It needs a bit of polish, but it is not all unpleasant. I did not expect that. Hey, what would make you think that? Oh, nothing. It's probably because I sing a lot at home, though. I used to want to be a pop star when I was little, you know?
I used to want to be a lot of things. A ballerina, a pop star, a tennis player. I still kind of would like to learn how to play tennis, though. I never learned, but it looks fun. It looks hard, in my opinion. That is such a you thing to want to be.
Anyways, why don't we watch another movie? A musical, a musical!
Oh, another POV with the boys. I stretch as the three of us leave the park. Exercise always puts me in a better mood. I don't know what got into me earlier. Oh, we know. We do know. But now I got something else on my mind.
Anyways.
So, do you think they died at the end of Grease?
Yeah.
Huh?
Liam nearly drops his phone and looks at me with astonishment.
Now why on earth would you ask that? When they fly off in the car, bro. Ab said a kid in her class was saying it was because they died and are going to heaven.
It really freaked her out, but now I kind of can't stop thinking about it.
If a hell exists, I'm sure half of those characters went there.
This is annoying.
But to answer your question, Alex, you're just being ridiculous.
I heard the same thing before. I'm pretty sure it's just a popular fan theory.
Don't you think that makes it more believable, though? I mean, if that many people agree, then all that means is there are that many brainless people in the world.
I ignore his comment and roll my eyes.
Hey, Amy, what do you think?
He looks around in confusion, realizing that Amber is nowhere to be found.
Huh?
Wait a second, where is Amy?
She left, thankfully. In any case, Amber's opinions are hardly worth anyone's time. But you're always debating her, bro. Doesn't that mean you think they're worth your time?
Oh, good point. They seem to have a lot of fun together. Well, Ames does. Liam shudders and makes a face.
Absolutely not. If I could never speak with her again, it would be far too soon.
Huh? Does that mean he does want to talk to her again? I'm not sure I understand. Well, whatever.
Anyways.
But think about it, that last scene was really weird.
Liam lets out a sigh of exasperation and places a hand on my shoulder.
Seriously?
Alex. It's a musical. They're always weird.
No, he has a point.
Are you even listening?
Ethan, don't encourage him.
Listen, dude, I'm just saying. There was also that scene with the angel.
See?
The theory holds some water. I'm not just making things up here.
Alex?
As we're talking, I notice another person passing by out of the corner of my eye.
Look, let's ask that guy. What? You're just gonna go up to some stranger and talk to him?
Of course, bro.
Yeah, why not? He might be some violent jerkwad.
Come on, bro.
Come on, dude. Most people are nice.
And besides, it's not like I've never had to take on violent jerks before. Oh. Wait.
Alex's brain functions differently from the rest of us. It's best to just let him do what he wants.
What's up, bro?
Hey, dude.
I jog over to the stranger and tap him on the shoulder. He groans and turns to face us, and it's then I realize that this is no stranger.
What do you want?
Whoa.
Okay.
Ah! You.
He stumbles backward a bit and his hair nearly stands on end.
You punks trying to pick a fight or something?
Dude, I told you. Liam immediately whips out his miracle link and takes a step forward.
I have been itching for a form of stress relief lately. If it's a fight you want, then...
He freezes, and even in the dark I can see the panic on his face.
Then, that's too bad, 'cause I'm busy.
He's about to raise his hand in the air when I stop him.
Wait, hold on, bro.
I wanna ask you something, bro.
Seriously?
Oh man, Alex, please. Dude, are you serious? Ethan nudges me in the side and hisses in my ear. It's the enemy.
Huh?
Not right now, he's not. He's off duty. It's fine.
Plus, now that I think about it, didn't Onyx say he was suspended? That would explain why we haven't seen much of him lately.
Alex, what on earth are you thinking? What do you want? I don't got all day. It better not be nothing about the agency, 'cause I'm not spilling. No, not that.
Well...
Do you think they died at the end of Greece? Huh?
He stares at me, and for a few moments the air is completely dead silent.
Seriously? Yeah, bro, we were just talking about it. Ah, I wish they did. There, you got your answer. Are you happy?
Liam looks at me with a combo of smugness and irritation.
Honestly, at what point could they have possibly died anyways? The race scene, bro. The main dude got into a freak accident and everything afterward was his dying dream.
I thought the theory was that it was the girl who died. She drowns at the start of the movie.
Are you stupid?
Except they didn't die in either of those scenes. What are you talking about? The guy could have died during that one song. You know, when he gets electrocuted and collapses. Wait, dude, you're totally onto something.
I give him a nice slap on the back and laugh. Who knew we would be talking about movies with a nightmare agent tonight? Yeah, no one, and no one wanted to, but you, Alex. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, I assume the slumber party will go on for a bit more, so I'm going to end it here for today, but this is a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah. If you couldn't tell, I'm still very much enjoying this, and these back and forth POVs, this episode, really, really great. Oh man. But yeah, that's it from me for today. As always, I'd appreciate if you'd let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.